Hi, this is Travis Macy coming in from Evergreen Mountain, summit number 146 of 156 for fitforacause.org. Psyched to almost be done with these summits for this year. Hey, coming in with a quick update. First of all, I want to share in 1990, when I was a little kid, my mom had a life-saving liver transplant, and a little over 10 years later, she decided to make it too. She needed a kidney as well, so she got a kidney from her brother, Brian Pence, Uncle B, and that saved her for the second time. And those two transplants have made a huge difference in my life and for my family and for my kids. Having my mom as a grandma to them means everything in the world to me. So organ donation's a really important cause for me. I decided to participate this year in the Summit for Life. It's put on by the Chris Klug Foundation out of Aspen. That happened this past Saturday night. Pretty sweet race. Starts at 6 p.m. and you go 2.5 miles, which distance-wise is not very far, but you're going straight up Aspen Mountain, right up the ski hill, gain of 3,200 feet. And it's neat because you can get up there however you want. So you can run, you can snowshoe, you can ski. You could skate ski if you wanted. That'd be pretty tough because it's steep. And most of the skiers are using climbing skins, either with skate skis or real lightweight skimo gear. So made for a neat race. I felt pretty good and was able to hang on for second. I got beat by John Gaston, real strong ski guy out of Aspen, and Mike Closer, always steady. Mike was third, just a little bit behind me. So neat race. A few thoughts on it. Want to talk a little bit about the preparation and gear and nutrition. Preparation. My coach Josiah Middo and I, kind of focused on this for the last month or so, and it was a combination, obviously a lot of hill stuff. I did a lot of tempo pushes on steep hills, so basically power hiking in high zone 4. It's not going that fast, but going real steep to get the heart rate up and mimic that steepness in the power hiking for the race. And I did some of that training with poles because I knew I'd be using poles in the race as well. So a combination of that, and then also some flat speed workouts as well. That's helpful a bit for this race, but also specific to running in general. I've kind of realized that the leg speed on the flats is an area I need to improve, so I've been working on that. So that was the training over the last month. Nothing, no huge volume or anything, more quality, because I really think that's where it's at. So as far as equipment and in preparation for the race itself, I had the Hoka shoes, the Stenson Trail Light, good traction. Those are always good. Like I said, I used ski poles, and I had an eye up light, mountain biking light, but it also goes on a headband. And about 5 of the people I passed in the race pretty much exclaimed, "Man, that's the brightest light I've ever seen!" And they're right. It was probably a little bit too much light for the race, but worked out well. I definitely wasn't going incognito. And then kind of the final piece is the nutrition. For a race like this, an evening race, I think it's sort of interesting. Most races are in the morning, and maybe you have your sort of morning nutrition routine down, but a race at 6 p.m., well, what do you do for that? My plan, was really just mostly eat a lot all day to make sure the tank was topped up. For breakfast, Wyatt was up in our hotel room at about 6 a.m., so he and I hit up the continental breakfast and had some English muffins and a couple waffles and some eggs to get some protein and carbs down. For lunch, I had a nice big burrito with some rice and beans and steak in there, some more carbs, protein, and fat. A couple hours before the race, I had 1 water bottle with 2 scoops of Vitargo to, you know, again, just continue sort of the carb loading trend. And then half an hour before the race, my final fuel, I gulped down another water bottle, so about 20 ounces of water with 2 scoops of Vitargo, and that gave me another 70 grams of carbs half an hour before the race. And that was I was good to go after that. You know, the race was about 50 minutes, and in a race like that, I mean, you're pretty much redlining the whole time, so it doesn't really work to take in much fuel. You know, I could carry a bottle and get in some Vitargo that way, but it's short enough, you know, and like I said, you're breathing hard enough that you probably don't need it. So that's how it went. Like I said, real neat race. Again, the name is the Summit for Life and the Chris Klug Foundation. You can find those online, and just some, you know, awesome stuff that they're doing for organ donation. Alrighty, keep it rolling.